Meantime, some more weak news on the jobs front, with the number of people applying for jobless claims up to nearly 250,000 last week. Remains more than expected and is the highest since October. This comes after the week ADP report on Wednesday showed only a 37,000 gain in private payrolls. My next guest thinks we are starting to see a correction in the labor market. Evan Sohn is CEO of global workforce data and analytic company Aura Intelligence. Evan, have at it. How would you describe the labor market? What do you expect tomorrow?
We expect down for a variety of reasons. I think if you look at the BLS numbers, and we've been tracking these numbers monthly, quit hiring was up in April, but quit rates were down. We're actually down 7% year over year. So there's less of people looking to leave their jobs. And that's your first place to go when you're looking to hire, is trying to find someone from another company. And if wages are pretty consistent, it's going to be really hard to get people to move jobs. I think the real word that we're looking for, Kelly, is purposeful. I think there's purposeful hiring going on now. None of this massive hiring anymore, but very deliberate, very, very targeted, and very specific.
But when you say, sorry, Evan, I was just going to say, when you say down for tomorrow, do you mean slowing from the pace that we've seen, or do you mean you think that we on net shed jobs last month in the economy?
No, I don't think we shed jobs. I think, you always ask me up or down. I think we're going to, miss the forecast. And certainly with the ADP number being down, I think there's a lot of those reasons. You look at what's happened every single month, and since we've been talking about this over the last many months, is there something that always saved the job market? There's always healthcare. That's always been strong. Government was strong. Government's down now. Retail was really strong last month, sort of that April, maybe getting ready for some other seasonality thing of hiring. I don't know what's going to save the job market this month. I think instead it's gotten, and certainly for May, I think it's gotten very purposeful. I think people are looking to hire things in a very specific area. So AI jobs are still a large percentage of software jobs, but now we're seeing AI in design. We're seeing AI in lots of places. Remote, pretty consistent. 7% of all job openings are remote. So it's not decreasing. It's becoming very stable. We're seeing this real stability in the way people are looking at things.
I'm curious what the volatility in the restaurant space tells you about what's going on more broadly here.
Weird, right? Just saw this real crash in the restaurant sector. We produce a monthly restaurant report. I think it could be robotics. It could be that, hey, we're using kiosks, and we've seen the kiosks for order entry, and robotics on the ordering side are doing more with less. Doing certainly better with less. But really interesting to watch that what used to be a very healthy sector in terms of hiring, and maybe people aren't looking to leave. They have their job, they're just not looking to leave that job. And again, I think we're getting purposeful. I think instead of lots of hiring, thinking people are going to leave, let's get very focused in what I'm actually looking to hire for.